Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a good day as always. So today I want to talk about 5 things that all of our banks and credit unions and other financial institutions all over the US should start doing to kind of help better member relationships. And the reason I'm making this video today is one of my buddies who still works at the credit union I used to work for, we were talking and he let me know of a small change that they made which I think will benefit a lot of people. And it got me to thinking about other things that they and other banks could be doing as well. Just as a side note, the thing that he mentioned that I think is kind of cool is, you know how every now and then for those that overdraft, right, there's going to be an overdraft fee associated with that? Well, what they decided to do is they say, you know what, as long as it's not more than $5, there's no fee associated, right? So you get a very small kind of leniency built in when it comes to overdraft. And while this doesn't affect me, and it may not affect a lot of people, there are absolutely hundreds, if not thousands of people that this affects on an annual basis with just this one credit union. So I'm not going to be surprised if this actually translates to tens of thousands of dollars lost for this credit union in potential profit because of this one change they made, but it's still for the members' benefit. And so what I want to do next is start talking about 5 things that I think all banks and all credit unions could do to become better financial institutions. All right, so to start off with, the first thing that everyone could be doing is doing a better job of educating a lot of their client base, a lot of their membership base, right? You know, have you ever been inside an Apple store where while you're doing whatever it is that you need to be doing, there's a group or a class or a learning session where they're learning about whatever hardware or software they're talking about that day? Well, what if your bank or your credit union became a strong advocate for financial literacy and education on site, like on a regular basis, right? We used to do this thing where we would hold classes or seminars kind of like, you know, after hours, you know, when people were off work, but it was just never a consistent thing and it wasn't kind of part of the experience that you expected. Well, I think it would be an awesome job and awesome for everyone involved with that financial institution if that became a more regular part of their business practice to educate customers as much as they possibly can. Number 2, I want to talk about automatic credit building opportunities. You know, I don't know how everyone would implement this, right? And this is just kind of me thinking out loud, but it would be great if you did not have a credit score whatsoever, that they give you the option to build credit through, let's say, like a personal loan where you actually never receive any money whatsoever. Like they put $500 in your account, they lock it up, you can't touch it, and you pay on this $500 marginal, very low interest rate loan just to build up payment history and credit score. And then after you've paid off your loan, you've got $500 built up in your savings account. So it's like you force yourself into saving money and building credit. And how many people would benefit from this? Now, some of you guys may be thinking that sounds an awful lot like a secured loan, and it is for the most part, but the difference being in this, you don't need any collateral whatsoever because you never actually receive the money until you pay off the loan. Having a low to no bar entry into building credit and learning how to build credit would be an awesome feature that everyone could and should be doing. All right, number 3, let's talk about advocating for sound financial practices. And I say this specifically with respects to lending. And the reason being is, you know, when you work at a credit union or really any financial institution, like as a personal banker, more than likely you're going to be submitting a lot of loan applications during that time. And to be honest, a lot of us were incentivized to fund a loan or to have a loan go through, right? The financial institution is making money, therefore you get a small commission. Well, that's good and all, but I think everyone needs to do a better job of saying, okay, you're approved for X loan that you asked for, but let's like step back a minute and find out, is this really the best decision you could be making? Let's have a wider view of your personal finances and really make sure that you're doing something that A, you can afford, obviously, and B, makes sense, okay? And clearly that's going to run counter to them making as much money as they possibly can. But at the end of the day, especially for credit unions when they preach member advocacy, I think everyone should be doing a better job of kind of becoming a mentor and not necessarily just giving in to what someone asks for because they asked for it. But I guess I'm trying to say, be better bankers for their members. Educate and help more than we already do. Number 4, let's talk about another thing that probably won't ever happen, but I wish that every bank and credit union would do this, and that is built-in rate drop notifications. And this comes down to, again, those who have loans, and let's say they got a car loan or a credit card or any type of loan, let's say when their credit wasn't the best. Okay, well, most people know that later on you can refinance, and that's absolutely an option that most people should take advantage of. But what if you got an alert or a text or an email, whatever it is, from your financial institution saying, hey, we've noticed that your credit score has gotten up to a higher level than since when you originally got the loan. You probably qualify for a rate drop. Come in, let us know, talk to about us, let's confirm the credit score, and if so, you get a rate drop. Now, again, that might just be fanciful thinking on my part. I will say that my credit union, they did have that option where most people through the life of their loan could drop their rate once, but it wasn't an automatic thing. You had to come in, find out where the credit score stood, and go from there. So my twist on this is to automatically let people know when their credit starts improving to take advantage of an opportunity like that. All right, number 5, let's go back to education, right? Whereas on the first section, I talked about educating their members and their clients and their customers. Let's go back to educating their employees. Now, and while I don't want this to sound arrogant or anything, I cannot tell you how many times that while I worked at the credit union, I would hear bad information or bad advice or just wrong information from other banks or personal bankers. Right? It's really no secret that you don't have to be good with money to be a personal banker. You don't have to be wealthy to be a banker. You really don't even need a degree to be a banker, right? The bar is pretty low to get in. And once you do become a banker, a lot of times you keep your job and get promoted based off how much sales or commissions you can generate, right? And because of that, right, there's going to be other bad practices or people that simply don't know what's going on. So we need to do a better job of educating personal bankers when it comes to doing the right thing, but also knowing everything that you can do to help someone out, right? If there's an opportunity for someone to save money or build credit or not go into debt, period, well then financial institutions need to do a better job of educating their staff to help people take advantage of that situation. Because if they don't know how it's going to be done, well then how is the member ever expected to know how it's done? But either way, those are the 5 things that I think every bank, credit union, community financial institution could and should be doing to help benefit its member base. But as always, I'd love to know what you guys think. Put it in the comment section down below if A, you've got a financial institution that you would love to see more people go towards because they do a good job, or B, what you want to see that bank or credit union start doing as well. Likewise, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. If you feel like supporting the channel directly, there's an Amazon and Patreon link down below. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care, make smart financial decisions, and I'll see you next time. Hey guys, I know I just said this stuff, but let me say it again. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate all the support that you guys give me. And to support you, here's 2 more videos that I've made in the past in case you haven't seen them. Don't forget to share these with your friends and family so we can help all the people achieve their financial goals. Likewise, if there's anything that you would want to see made that you haven't seen thus far, definitely don't hesitate to let me know. But thanks again, take care, and have a good day.